Hello, Big Brother fans. It is Wednesday, January 30th, and I'm on day 3 of not going to work, although I am out of my vehicle. I'm running to the store to run an errand for my wife because I actually am feeling better. It's kind of one of those things where I think if I had gone into work today, probably 1 or 2 hours into work, I would have just been like, I can't do this. I would have gotten beaten down real quick, but it's now after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've just been basically, sitting in a recliner doing virtually nothing all day, and tad stir crazy, and I am feeling a bit better, so I thought I would dash out of the house for a little bit and run to the store for like 2 items. I'm just like, I'll go to the store and get this for you just so I could get out and move around a little. It's a bit cold though. Those of you may have noticed the weather. I am in Indiana, and my car is yet to tell me what the temperature is outside because it was in the garage, but when I checked this morning, we were at minus 19, minus 18. Right down on my thermometer has kicked into minus 1 so far. So, and there's minus 2. So we'll see where it is by the time I'm done with this, just for curiosity's sake. Wind chill had it at like minus 46. Pardon me. I don't know if it's that windy right now. I still have a bit of a cough too, but that's not related to my illness. So it's just been this slight nagging tickle. Anyways, you're not here to hear about the weather or me being sick. You're here because you expect me to say something about Big Brother. So let's get on with that. As I said, it is Wednesday, January 30th, and I left you one yesterday. So what has happened since yesterday when I left it? Well, they got told about the power. Now, we still do not know who has the power. And I just now saw somebody's video clip implying that they think Joey may have the power. I still think that Tamar has the power. I think Tamar's bringing the drama, and Tamar knows about being on reality TV. And this video clip this person showed Tamar interacting with Joey, and it's like, I think this is where the point, and I'm not putting it on this person, but this may be the point where Tamar realizes Joey has the power, or thinks Joey may have the power. I think Tamar knows she has the power, but I think Tamar just she knows how to play to the camera. She knows how to say things, or to do things, or say, she just knows how to react extra large, extra big, and I think that's what she was doing in this case. And she just had this just dumbfounded look on her face for about 30 seconds. And I'm sorry, in a real world situation, you don't stay with that look on your face for that long. You react, then you move on. And she just left her face that way. And it wasn't, no one was looking at her as far as I could tell. So as far as I'm concerned, she was just doing it for the camera and thinking that, well, they could be getting an angle of me doing this, so I'm just going to hold this pose for a while. Because there's no director to tell me, hold that, let me get that, or let's do that again. She was probably self-directing in some ways herself and her actions. And if that is true, if she does have the power, then I would go back to that moment to show how much she is acting for the cameras and playing up to them. Something that I don't like when it comes to a house guest. But as I said, we're all pretty sure that Tamar is the one with the power. In the house yesterday, Tom's really wound himself up. Tom and Kato and Lolo, excuse me again, those 3 are really about the worst. They really have wound themselves up into a tizzy. Tom is getting the biggest backlash for it, but I put that partially on the fact that Tom is head of household. He's the one having to make decisions here, and his decisions could basically get wasted if he picks the wrong way. Look at Ryan. Ryan did not get anybody out that he nominated. Tom is trying to get out the person with the power, or at least flush the power out and get somebody out that he won't be worried about getting out. And so in that course of, coming up with, he had come down to, he was pretty sure that Joey had it, I think. And I think, is that right? I could be flip-flopped on this, but it's not that important. And Kato was pretty sure that Candy had it. So they were both locked in on these people. And then Lolo agreed that she thought Joey might have it, I believe. Again, I could be. It doesn't really matter right now. Just understand that Lolo and Kato both agreed on one person, and Tom agreed on another. And they said, well, we'll put both of them up. And Ricky agreed with it too. I think Ricky said he thought Joey had it. So Tom ended up putting up Joey and Candy. And then the rest of the night or afternoon and evening was just all, I'm trying to flush the power. Who has the power? Do you have the power? Do you have the power? Do you have the power? And then he was quizzing everybody. He's quizzing his own alliance, which includes Natalie. And Natalie's also been kind of freaking out too. She's been quizzing people yesterday about who has the power. It was a lot of questioning, and to the point where it was causing all kinds of tensions. And Lolo got fed up with with Tom at one point, and told Kato, I can't do with another Tamar. I can't have another Tamar. That's why I'm not I'm not working with Tamar anymore. That's why Ricky won't talk to Tamar. Wow, my clutch is, clutch is stiff. I have an automatic, by the way. I'm going to leave the car running, I think, while I run into the store. That's a stiff clutch, and it was not that stiff when I got out of the garage. So the cold air must be acting on on that. Wow. All right. So where was I at? Oh, so anyways, so Tamar kind of basically said to Kato, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with another Tamar. And they kind of went hot, cold, worked it out. Then there was a confrontation between Tom and Candy, where Candy's like, what did I ever do to you? Why would I, do this? And Tom's like, I'm trying to flush out the power, and I think you may have it. She says, what does it matter if I had the power? I wouldn't use it to hurt you. And how do you argue with that? I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, but I don't want any. The argument I would have used was, I don't want anybody to have the power, even my own. Even if you aren't telling me you have the power. If you were a true teammate with me, you would tell me if you had it. So, sorry, I've eliminated enough people. I think, you were one of the couple. I don't, you're safe. You're not going to go. Whatever he has to say to get it through it. I mean, the problem with this season, as with the first season, again, is that the house guests are not sequestered. So they can't lie as much in the house, because their lies will be exposed when they get out of the house. In other words, Ryan has now seen any lies he was told. If he wants to go looking for it, he can find out, the quote truth, and that may influence his decision on who to vote for. And so they have to bear that in mind. There's no point in leaving goodbye messages. There's no point in, because it's all, I'm going to see it when I get out. I'm going to figure out exactly what was going on. So that was last night for the most part. We're now waiting for the Power Veto players to be picked, we think. That's where it was at when I left to go on my little run here. And so when we get back, we'll see who's playing for Power Veto, and then we'll try to figure out again who has this power. I still think that Tamar has it. It doesn't hurt when your sister is a world-famous recording artist and she tweets out that everybody should, repeat her tweet or use her hashtag. As I said, I thought Joey was running in second place, and he doesn't have near the following. I just don't think Joey's got the following that Toni Braxton has, who happens to be Tamar's sister, right? Okay, so there you go. There's what's up. My car still says it's only minus 10 degrees, so either it's refusing to register any lower than that, or it's warming up out there. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay warm. I'm probably actually going to do a Periscope on my drive home, which will be another, it's only a 10-mile drive. And then I'll be done doing this stuff for the day. And there is a show tonight. Do not forget, there is a show this evening. Big Brother. It will just be the The endurance, or not the endurance, it'll be the head of household competition that we haven't seen yet, which sounds more like now, since I think I did my thing yesterday, they talked about Tom or Ricky. I think Ricky talked about they had to jump in a car, like maybe they were jumping in a car to speed away, kind of like to simulate speeding away from a haunted house. I'm only guessing. And there was a guy in the back seat, and it scared him. So he talked about jumping in a car and there was a guy being in the back seat. So that may be another part of tonight's episode. And I think it was either Ricky or Tom that was told, don't hit anyone. Like, don't take a swing. So that's, that's what's up. All right, I've reached my destination. My clutch is still working. That's good. It'd be hard if my clutch got frozen. I wouldn't be able to go anywhere. You guys have a good afternoon. And again, I definitely think I'm going to be back to work tomorrow. Yay? I don't know. I guess. Yay, that's good. I should go to work. I don't like taking sick days, by the way. I really don't. All right, I'm parking. We'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.